An elderly man gets job at Walmart, only to be dismissed just 2 hours later due to a commonplace issue. Many people eagerly look forward to retirement. After retiring, they can spend their days doing different activities or sleeping as much as they want. Retirement is appealing because it's expected to be relaxing and enjoyable. However, some retirees discover that it's not as great as they thought. Some people prefer having a daily routine and end up taking part-time jobs after retiring. Now, here's a real story about a senior citizen who got a job at Walmart but lost it for a very usual reason. Work for retirees, especially for seniors, is a way to socialize with the community, to network with people, to exchange ideas, experiences, and wisdom. It is also a way to stay active and attentive to new generations and events. Walmart is known for not discriminating when it is hiring. When you walk into any Walmart in the United States, you will see young people and older people working there. Walmart will place them in different sectors, such as cashiering or restocking. However, the most common job for older people is working as a Walmart receptionist. They are the people who stand at the entrance, welcome people coming in, and dismiss those leaving. The greeters often carry a piece of paper with smiley face stickers on it to give to children as they enter the store. If a customer has come in to return an item, the receptionist refers them to the customer service desk to make the return. It's an easy job, and it's great for retirees who want to get out and see people and who also want to continue to feel useful to society. Our story is about a man named Walter. He enlisted in the military when he was just a teenager and was in the military until he was in his early 60s. Despite not being able to be on the battlefield anymore, it was time for his retirement. He was able to serve his country, and it was something he was very proud of. When he turned 62, he decided it was time to retire. He served his country for over 40 years and decided it was time to do something for himself. He wanted to finally relax and have some fun. As it turns out, shortly after retiring, Walter discovered that being retired wasn't all he thought it would be. He was having a hard time, sitting at home alone, doing nothing all day. His wife had long since passed away, and his 2 sons were grown and had their own lives and families. Since he likes to talk to people, Walter decided to go out and get a part-time job. He knew that coming out of retirement and working full-time was not a solution to his problem, as vacancies like these are rare for people his age. Instead, he went to Walmart, which is a place known for employing seniors, and applied for a position there. He was offered a job as a receptionist, and he thought it was the perfect position for him. He was not shy and therefore had no problem greeting customers when they came into the store, so he thought this job would be perfect for him. Unfortunately, he only lasted 2 days in the position before he was fired. Walter's first day on the job was everything he had hoped for. He greeted customers as they came in and said goodbye to those who were finishing their purchases and leaving. People talked to him and liked that he was there to greet them. He even handed out almost a whole batch of smiley face stickers to the children who came in with their parents. He knew his work was optimal and couldn't wait to come back the next day. About a few hours into his second day at Walmart, a grumpy woman walked through the door. Walter had seen her around town before, and he knew that if she opened her mouth, the conversation would be unpleasant. Her displeasure was palpable just by looking at the expression on her face. She arrived at the market with her 2 children, and from a distance, he could already hear her shouting and insulting her children. Walter could not believe that this woman was talking to his children, who could not have been more than 10 years old, in such a way. He could not believe that a woman would talk that way to any child. When they approached, he greeted them at Walmart. He stopped the woman and asked her if the children were twins, even though he knew they were not. One child was bigger than the other and looked nothing alike. The woman became annoyed with Walter, shook her head, and rudely replied, "They are not twins. Can't you see the difference between them?" She told him that one of his sons was 9 years old and the other was 7. She asked, "Why do you think they were twins? Are you blind or stupid?" Walter was right that this woman was insufferable, so he decided to explain to her why he thought the children were twins. He said, "Well, I'm not blind or stupid. I asked if they were twins because I just can't believe someone would be willing to go to bed with you twice. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming to Walmart." The woman was furious, taken by anger. She went to the supermarket manager and told him everything that had happened. Although the manager realized that the woman didn't deserve such treatment as a customer, she could not be disrespected. He had no choice but to fire Walter. But in Walter's own words, it was totally worth it. Days later, he got another part-time job in a furniture store where all he has to do is try out the sofas and chairs that come in from the factories to test their comfort. But it wasn't just Walter who decided to come partially out of retirement and try to stay active and useful to society. Londoner Marina Heller retired in February after more than 35 years as a children's teacher. She felt her self-esteem plummet when she stopped going to the school where she taught. "I had a very strange feeling. At the same time, I was glad to know that I would now have time for myself. I missed the kids and all that energy from them," Marina said in the Jobs blog. After a few months, she wanted to find something to do, but nobody would hire her at her age. Then her daughter introduced her to a site where it was possible to sign up for freelance jobs. Freelancers are people who put their skills at the service of others in exchange for monetary value. Different from a person with a permanent job, freelancers perform those services independently. They are the ones who determine when and in what form the service will be done. Marina was fascinated by the opportunities the website offered her. She created an account, filled in all her qualifications, and the prices she charged for her services. Marina, an experienced teacher, concentrated on education, particularly for young kids. It didn't take long for her to receive several requests. Most of the time, parents were seeking help in teaching their children various subjects, but she also got inquiries from young adults and older individuals interested in sharing their knowledge as teachers. Today, Marina has multiple clients and earns more than her previous job. She has the freedom to choose her working hours and select her clients. "I never thought retirement could be this exciting. If I ever want a day off, I simply don't take any clients for the day. But honestly, I haven't done that yet, and I don't plan to." So, what are your thoughts on these incredible stories? Share your opinions in the comments section below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your loved ones. Don't forget to click the bell icon to stay updated with our channel. Thank you.